What is up, people? It's your boy AAA Stone, and first thing I want to say is I haven't done any uploads all week, and it was for a very very serious reason. I'll elaborate on that in another video, but this video isn't about that. This video is basically about the state of another side project aside from UBTubical TV, which I do, which I call Storm Tech, which is basically the project in which I focus more on technological based stuff like let's say 3D animation, game development and stuff. Mostly game development that I've been focusing on lately. And what I was doing is I was about 3 years ago. I actually decided while I was sitting at home one day. I said, "Hey, you know what? I'm not just gonna use YouTube to find funny videos or to find things to entertain myself as much as I'd normally do. I need to find something else to do with my time that I'm using on YouTube." So I got up and I decided that I was gonna start looking into game development. So I typed in Jamaican games. I saw nothing in the search. I typed in game developers, and I saw got nothing in the search. So I typed in how to make a game and started watching a video and hearing people talking about different game engines and how game development works and all that, and decided that I was gonna actually give it a try. So fast forward 3 years later, I got Unity Engine. I've been running on it ever since, and it's been updating constantly, which is a good thing for me and kind of a bad thing. Sometimes when some updates come out, there are things about it that have been changed in which I have to like rewrite code. And this isn't something that I went to school for, so learning how to rewrite a few code is kind of difficult for me. Now, when you do stuff like this for a while now, some things become second nature and you kind of know what to fix where. And basically Unity engine is one of the it's one of the most user friendly engines that I've actually tried. I've tried CryEngine, which was C++, and that was really really hard to learn. So, and the other thing was my PC couldn't really match it in graphics. I guess it kind of took a bit too much out of a processor and GPU, so I had to just put that aside and just stick back with Unity. But there are some stuff about it that I really really like the fact that it doesn't really matter what type of PC you have. If you can create the games and then you export it, it will look as fantastic as you would imagine it if you actually set it up the way you want to set it up on whatever PC you put it on. As long as it's more powerful than yours, that's what you're gonna get. Whatever it is that you design is basically what you're gonna get. So if you design a game with low poly resolution assets, you're gonna get a game with low resolution poly assets. But if you use high resolution high poly assets, you're gonna get a pretty fantastic looking game. So that is one of the advantages to Unity Engine, and I actually like it. But I started three projects. I started a RPG project, then I started a Cube project, which is Adventures of Xerix. I've put up a video about that previously. You guys can check that out. I'll link that at the end of the video. And also, I had a FPS project, but the FPS project was something that I was considering to put aside for a while. I also have quite a few other mobile projects that I was working on, which I actually put aside due to there are some coding which I want to implement into it to implement some other systems, and I haven't found anyone with the kind of coding that I needed, so I haven't learned it yet, and I'm not quite sure in how I'd create it. So it's something that if I sit and really think about it, I probably might be able to do it on my own. It's probably gonna take a while, but I'll still get it through. So that's something that I put aside. However, for the FPS now, I was telling a friend about it, and I was telling them how much further I wanted to take this, and they actually decided that, hey, I actually know someone you could talk to. So started talking to a few people. Word started going around, you know young Jamaican developer trying to develop games using the Unity engine. And I actually got in touch with a guy from MP Creations, and he told me that, hey, you know what, if you can get your sketches together and your assets, we can actually come together and we can help you finish this game and get it done a lot faster because I had to learn to use Blender, then Autodesk Maya in order to actually get some of the stuff for this game. And I had to learn to use Photoshop as well. So one of my actual key talents is actually learning stuff. That's one of the great things about me. I can learn almost anything that I see as long as I can see it and I can try it, I can learn it. So I had to learn a bunch of those stuff and other. But they told me that okay, if you can just sketch these stuff out a general idea of what you want, we can do this for you. Can get these assets done for you, and I'll leave a link to I'll leave a link in the description to their website. You can go check that out if you need work done for like business purposes, to make animations. If you want somebody to put together some serious graphical details, graphical work, whether it be pictures or videos, these are the guys you should check. Real professional guys give you real professional, top quality work. Trust me. They are not paying me to say this, and not because they're actually helping me to make my game, but these guys actually do really good work. And I'd urge you guys to go check these guys' stuff out and see what it's all about. And you might be surprised. You might actually find yourself actually buying into their business. Anyways, so they told me that okay, they can help me get started in the project now. I've been working on this project on and off for 3 years, and so far I've basically gotten the coding done. So, which is kind of the hardest part of making a video game is actually the coding because the coding is a part of the video game which is hardest to actually fix, to get done. And it's one of those things where if it's broken, the entire game cannot run. You can run the game using square assets, cylinders, standard assets that are built in game or in the game engine, but the coding is something which, if there is a problem with the coding, it's a problem with the entire game. I've actually considered putting up tutorials as to showing you guys how you guys can make your own games, which is targeted mostly to my Jamaican audience. I'll most of the other people around the world. I have people in Germany, people in America, uh, people in Spanish-speaking countries, Japan. I'll get the analytics one day, and I'll show you guys how far people actually watch my videos from. But this is mostly targeted to areas and people who don't have much developers there and they want to actually get into it, whether to make money or to just learn how to do it so that they can do it for fun. Because I actually do mine for fun, because when I actually finish with my game, what I might do is I might I'll definitely give it to my friends, and when I get the servers up and running, if I decide that I'm going to do online and I get servers up and running, then we can just play together online, and I'll actually put gameplay of that in the channel. And I'll actually put gameplay of that on the channel, and I'll let you guys see what that's all about. I'll keep you guys updated as to what the game will look like and what I've added and removed from the game. If I've added anything or if I've removed anything, and I'll take your opinions as to what I will add and what I will remove, and so on. So just let me know, guys, if you actually want to see me make videos teaching you guys. I'll actually probably make 1 or 2 videos, and depending on the reaction that I get, and if you guys actually want me to make more, I'll actually keep making them. Anyway, so guys, I'll actually be posting updates. I'll be continuing this game. I might, I'm not sure yet, but I might, depending on how development goes and how stable I've actually made the game run, I'll actually give away maybe about a copy to a few other people across the globe. I don't want to manufacture it because I don't want to get in trouble with copyright or anything. So I might try to keep it small and independent. I'll actually get somebody to look into it and see if I can actually do that. And I'll try to see if I can get the game out there so people can actually play it. I don't want to make it where it's a kind of game where I end up putting it out there. People start playing it, enjoying it, and then 2 months or 3 months later, I get hit with a copyright suit, and they say, "Okay, you're using stuff from our basically our game. You're using assets or whatever." That's why I'm trying to actually get my own assets done. So they say, "Okay, you're using our stuff, and we want our money, even whether or not the game is profitable or not, because they can actually do that. I think I'm not sure. I'll actually I'll actually get that figured out." But honestly, I just wanna make this game, make it look as great as I can possibly make it look. Let you guys see it. Let you guys know what let you guys know what I've been doing for 3 years. Help you guys to make something similar in hopefully a shorter amount of time, and just just kind of have fun while I'm doing it, because that's the main point. It's learning and having fun, trying to enjoy yourself, trying to enjoy life. Life is too short, can't be serious all the time. um you know you got to really think about something, you got to really push forward, you got to really want something, you got to really get to that point where you think to yourself and you say, okay, all right, I don't really want to, I don't want to use this tool for this purpose only. I want to actually see what else I can do. I want to push myself to the limit. I want to see how much I can do with my mind. I want to know how powerful my mind is, and to actually push yourself and find out how powerful your mind is, and to see how many stuff you can actually get done, and actually know the very limits to whatever it is that you can do, and to surpass those limits, and to get to another level in which you never even thought that you could have done. Because honestly, a year ago, if you had asked me what would I consider doing, I'd probably not tell you that I'd be making YouTube videos, because this was just something that I thought about. Say, okay, maybe I'll make a YouTube channel to display all of the stuff that I've actually learned and actually achieved. Seeing that these aren't stuff that I actually went to school for, and school is another thing. I'll probably do that in another video. But okay, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Even though the longer the videos, the better it is for me as a channel. Due to the way YouTube's analytic is now, I'll do a video on that and let you guys know exactly how YouTube's analytics work now. If you have your own channel and you're trying to figure out why it is that your channel isn't doing as well as most other channels. So my channel is fairly small, well, it's very small, but hopefully in the future it will grow. I might look back at this video and say I said that. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. Thanks to all people who actually watch these videos. Thanks to the people who actually like these videos, the people who share these videos, the people who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. It actually helps a lot, motivates me to do more, makes me wake up in the morning and think about what I'm going to do for you guys. Also gives me that extra edge to actually think that, it's not something in vain. If you guys like what I do, you guys like the other content, just please stay subscribed to the channel. Look out for other content. This is Triple S Storm telling you guys happy holidays, be safe, and look out for new videos.